Peace. Appreciate you guys coming through to the video. Jello Bean Killer here. Hope you guys are having a good day. We got some updated Crab King fight, and I know it's been a minute, so we're gonna get right to it. So for this fight, what you'll need is at least 3 to 4 crab grass boats. I'll tell you why they're important in a second. At least a hand bat, or I would say 3 to 4 dark swords, especially if you're a regular character. If you're someone like Wolfgang, you need about 2 dark swords. Or like I said, better yet, just use a hand bat to save inventory space. Make sure you have at least 1 stack of grass on you. And then I had a dual sight suit on me so I could wear umbrella because it was spring. And then some healing foods. And if you were worried about sanity, you can bring some sanity foods as well. And the last but not least, do not forget your pan flutes. Now in this fight, I chose to use 3 red gems, 3 purple gems, and 3 blue gems. The reason why I chose to do that is because I wanted to have a balance between what attributes do what. I'm going to tell you guys what attributes do what and why I chose to do those gems right now after I show you guys the initial fight. So you see right here, I'm running into the cannons. So when you first start the fight, as you know, I'm sure you've already seen, he spawns these minions on cannons around you in a circle. Now what you want to do is, what I chose to do here is to ram into about 3 of them in like a half circle. That way the cannons that are closest to you cannot shoot projectiles to you and hit your boat. Now you can see when you're on the move, they're very inaccurate. As long as you stay moving, they won't hit you. But as soon as you sit still and start hitting Crab King, they will hit your boat, and they will do a lot of damage to your boat if you have multiple of them hitting your boat at the same time. This is where the grass raft comes in, because you can just repair it with grass versus carrying wooden boards or trying to carry a bunch of raft repair things that you use for the wooden rafts. And it pokes a lot of holes in the wooden rafts, which makes the wooden raft annoying to use because you have to keep stuff in those holes up, whereas the grass raft already has holes in it. It's already leaking, so you don't have to worry about that. Now the first phase, all you have to do is destroy the cannons around him, and then after that, just go in for the hits. Make sure the claws are on the left or right side of the boat so they get stuck and you can get free hits on them. After you do a certain amount of damage, he hits the next phase, which he goes into this ice farm where he puts an entire ice floor around him, and then you're allowed to get close to him. Now once you get close to him, as you see I'm doing here, you have to immediately pan flute to put his minions to sleep, and it'll give you time to crack the wall around him and go in for some hits. Now it went pretty fast, so I'm going to make sure I explain it in more depth the second time around. But what you want to worry about when you're on top of the ice floor is putting the minions to sleep with the pan flute right away, and then making sure you attack that wall so you can get to Crab King immediately. When he's in the second phase where he does the ice floor, he's going to start healing. If there's a wall around him and you can't attack him, he would just sit there and heal repeatedly non-stop until you actually break the wall and attack him. So he would do that until he's back to full health if you let him, right? So after that, you hear the floor breaking, get off, either pop down a second raft, or you can do what I did here. I hopped on my initial raft because I knew my initial raft was still in decent state. And once again, in a half circle, I did the cannons that are close to me, and then around counterclockwise. You can do it the other way if you prefer, but you just want to get the cannons that are close to you. I always do 3. Once you do those 3, you want to try to angle the claws to where they're on the opposite side of you and Crab King, like I said, so they get stuck against Crab King and you won't have to worry about them getting close to you. You don't really have to land too many hits on him. You just want to land enough hits to where he goes into the second phase, and that's where you're going to get a lot of damage in when you're in that second phase. After that, it's really just rinse and repeat. If you would like to go and hit more cannons, you can. Like you see right here, I'm kind of close to these cannons on this side. My raft's about to break, so I just decided to bail on this raft because I'm really close to this cannon behind me. The claws really kind of trapped me in a little angle right here, which is what had me confused. Not even confused, but kind of like panicked or what I should do. So I decided to go on the other side. As you can see, hold your breath. I almost hit a barnacle right there. That would have been the end of the boss fight right there. But I decided to go on the other side away from the cannon, get the claws to my left, opposite of Crab King and me. And then I get up close to him. I slow down, and then I go in for the damage. Now, like I said, you don't have to go get that many hits in. You just have to do enough damage to get him to get that second phase. Once he does that second phase, you literally just rinse and repeat. He's going to push you away. He's going to spawn the ice floor, jump on, pan flute, break the wall, and then you're gonna go crazy on him, just let loose on him. Now it's not like before where you needed the weather pranes to break his rocks for the healing. Now you can use any weapon, and as long as you're hitting him, you'll break the rocks. You see he got one off right there because I was hitting the walls, but that's okay, we're gonna make up for it. But yeah, the only other thing that you would have to worry about, I killed him pretty fast here because I was Wigford with the electric spear, but if you're not Wigford, he may spawn a bigger variant of these crabs around him. Just avoid him. He moves very slow. He's super easy to avoid. Just go on the opposite side of Crab King that he's on, and then you just put him all to sleep like you normally would. And literally just rinse and repeat, and just like that, you'll have yourself a defeated Crab King. Super easy fight. I'm not gonna lie, they made him easier with this update. This was my first time actually fighting him. Like I said, I know I'm super late. I plan on catching up with all the boss content, and of course, I'm locked in on focusing on the new boss right now and getting some more DST content for you guys for PS5 and Xbox, because you know it's not many of us out there. But if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and if you have any questions or if you have anything else, any other bosses that you would like me to focus on, right now my schedule is I'm going to do the giant worm next, and then I'm going to do the crystal variants of the seasonal bosses that I haven't done yet, like Deerclops I think is the one that I have left, so be looking out for that. Otherwise, peace out.